Hello viewers and welcome to Radio Dwarka's Proud Professional series. This series is targeted to bring to you people from different fields and professions to help you understand what could be your future or what could be your career opportunity. Today we have with us Ritika Narula. She is an Indian Economic Services Cadre civil servant and she'll let us know what is the twist in this service that makes them different from a normal civil servant. So, hello Ritika, welcome to Radio Dwarka's show.
Hello, thank you very much.
That Ritika has more than a decade's experience, and we would like to know from her own journey in the IES world. So, Ritika, what is an IES?
We are the central government civil service officers. It's a Group A central government service. It is a kind of a specialized service where you basically are involved in economic inputs provision for policy formulation. And economic administration. So it's a kind of a specialized job of central government, I would say.
Okay. So, Ritika, my question to you is that because IES or Indian Economic Services is a little different in terms of the admission process. So, normally people understand civil services as IES. So, how is IAS and IES different, if I have to ask you? Is it the same admission process?
Okay, if we just talk about admission or recruitment, both are direct recruitment, both follow direct recruitment process, and the exams are conducted by UPSC only. However, the scheme of examination is different. Right from qualification for admission into Indian Economic Service, you need to have a post-graduation degree in economics, applied economics, econometrics, whereas for civil service examination, broadly known as IES exam, for that you need to be graduate. So that is one. Another thing is the whole schedule of exam is different and the syllabus is more economics oriented when it comes to Indian Economic Service. So we have 4 paper of economics, 1 GS and 1 general English. But in case of IES, it is completely different. And thirdly, you have in civil services, you have 3-stage process. There is preliminary examination, there is written, which is also known as means, and then there is interview. But in Indian Economic Service, you have written examination, and if you qualify in that examination, then you are called for the interview. So it's a 2-stage recruitment process in Indian Economic Service.
So, which means that this is a totally different, यानी कि IAS की पढ़ाई और IES की पढ़ाई बिल्कुल different है, process बिल्कुल different है, same से selection नहीं होता.
Same से selection नहीं होता, कुछ चीजें overlapping है, I would say. For example, general studies, but weightage in Indian Economic Service exam is quite less if we compare it with IAS.
Okay, because normally, even my impression, as I said, was that IAS के exam में सारे हो जाते हैं, Indian IRS हो जाता है, IFS हो जाता है. So I always thought that IES and all of that is part of the same thing. So thanks for that. I think a lot of our economics viewers or people or the students coming from the economics background can definitely explore IES as a services. Tell me one thing, what really inspired you to get into or being an IES officer?
So I've always loved this subject. In fact, in my right after my matriculation, I took humanities just in order to study economics in a better way. But there is one small incident that I would like to share. So like most of the economics graduate and postgraduate, I also did not know what to do after my economics degree. So I enrolled into a coaching center that was into preparation of MBA. So the manager, they asked me, do you really want to do it? I had actually paid the fees in full. But after coming back from that center, it got me thinking, do I really want to do it? It so happened after a day or two, there was this picture of a girl from the region who secured 7th rank in UPSC civil service. And when I read about her journey, and my journey was entirely same. We went to the same college, university, and almost the same ranks. So somehow my heart said, this is what I want to do. This is what I meant to be. And luckily my family also supported me. They said, okay, if you want to do it, we are with you. And so I think it is kind of it's a very good package. It's something that I love, economics and civil services. So I think both of them are into very good marriage in this service. So this is how I landed up for IES examination.
Thanks. Ritika, if you could just let us know that what really does an IES do? So what's the role within the civil service? So you've mentioned in the introduction that what is an Indian Economic Service officer's role, but what is really the role and how do they contribute to the whole, economy of India, if I have to ask so?
So the role of Indian Economic Service Officer is provision of economic input and advice, which helps in the policy formulation. And in some cases, we are also directly involved in evaluation monitoring of the programs and policies of the government. So also we are a part of the implementation of the programs. Besides this, economic administration, budgeting, data analysis and research. So as I said earlier, it's a very specialized job in which you have to give economics angle. You have to analyze economic angles of the things. And this is how in policy formulation and implementation, we contribute in a big way. However, actual role depends upon the department or ministry you are placed in. Since it's an interministerial, interdepartmental job, we get postings after every 2 or 3 years. So your actual profile changes with the department where you're placed in.
Okay. So you're the people who manage the economy for us, right? The Indian economy is actually handed in your hands, if I have to say.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ritika, since you've had around a decade's experience, and I'm sure you would have had a lot of positive experiences, any one or two that you would like to share with our viewers in your experience as an IES?
Right. So I had a highly rewarding experience during my last place of posting. I was posted in one of the Institute of Rural Industrialization, which comes under Ministry of MSME. There I was involved in starting this small project for rural women entrepreneurs. So we undertook this training for the women there, rural women there who were not working earlier. So we developed the entrepreneurship skills in them by training them in environmentally friendly products. So we undertook the training for paper bags, cloth bags, because there was plastic banned by government of Maharashtra then. It was just announced in that year. And we also gave them training for production of environmental friendly cutlery, plates and all, from the leaves of the trees that are available locally here. And we also developed synergies in which we got funding from the local government there for setting up their enterprise. And it was very satisfying to see them stand on their own feet, to see them financially independent, earning profits. So it was, I think, one very positive experience for me. And only because I was in the service, I was able to do this. I was able to touch so many lives.
So Ritika, I was just checking with you that because economics is definitely a subject that people really like, and we are seeing a lot of students really going towards economics nowadays. What is your one kind of a message, or maybe for people who are into economics and a little bit clueless in terms of what they need to do, or how would you kind of inspire them to join the IES?
So I would say it's a very good opportunity if you want to enter into civil services, and economics is something that make your heart sing. Then you should definitely enter into service. It gives you tremendous opportunity. As I said, there are very good programs of the government, also of the IES cadre, in which you can actually refresh. You can gain new skills. We have this officers exchange program with other countries also. Besides this, you can actually be a part of the system by joining this service rather than staying outside. And if you want to think, if you are somebody who thinks just not just about earning money, if your goal is something bigger, if you want to do something about your own economy and country, then I think this is the, I would say, a best place to be. And you should definitely join. Having faith in yourself, you should be focused, and you should prepare for examination. And I'm sure you would have a very rewarding and satisfying career as an Indian Economic Service Officer.
Ritika, that's nice. Ritika, just reminds me because you said about the preparations and the examination. How tough is an IAS examination? Is that as difficult as IAS is supposed to be?
Difficult, I don't know, but I would say yes, you need intensive preparation for this examination. You need to be serious, and the number of seats are very less. So it's just 30 from all over India.
Okay.
So you need to prepare yourself well, both for the written as well as interview. Your personality or mental preparation is also very important. So I would say that exam is not that tough if you love the subject, and if you are somebody who is good, who has hold over the basics. Because I relied very heavily on my postgraduate notes. I would say if you've studied well, if you love the subject, you're definitely going to get through this examination.
Okay, so that's nice, Ritika. I think it was really encouraging, and it was really inspiring to understand the IAS. And as I said, I never knew that IES was different than IAS. So thanks for even opening my eyes, because that was a great thing. And that's what made me think of actually letting our viewers know that there is IES, which is totally different from the IAS section. And so thanks for being with us, sharing your experience. I'm sure our viewers are going to take a lot of inspiration. Viewers, I hope you've liked the show. Please like and comment, share your views, and definitely be a subscriber if you've not subscribed Radio Dwarka as yet. And we will keep bringing to you people from different professions who will help and guide you to what you can take up in your own careers. So keep watching Radio Dwarka. Stay connected. Thank you.